Welcome to the Slippery Late stream. Slightly impromptu again, so I do apologise. Took a little bit longer to get set up. We had a few technical difficulties in the background, but we got there in the end. Our good President Trump was very persevering, and yeah, we managed to get there in the end, didn't we?
Yes, dealing with the Middle East was a lot easier, I tell you. It was
Yes, it
much
was.
less frustrating than setting up this panel. But listen, we're here now. Let's
We
get
are
the ball
here.
rolling.
That's not, as old Clarkson says, let's not go over old ground. You know, let's not get caught up and bogged down in what's been and has happened. We're here. We're all up, and we've just about got stuff sorted out. I'd like to welcome our special guest, SGL Pro Gaming, or Andy, if whatever you prefer. How would you prefer to be called, Andy or SGL?
Andy's better.
Andy, all right then. Well, welcome to the show, Andy. Thanks for coming on. I understand you've got a few things that you want to kind of straighten out with people, and a few questions that might want to be asked by some of the guests in the chat, and obviously on panel as well. I'm going to ping the restream link out for people if they want to come in. Bear in mind, I can only have up to 6 people in here. Obviously, I'll have to vet you before coming in. Please do not shout and swear and do the usual thing. We're going to try and keep this diplomatic as possible. So we don't want to.
Hold up! Wait, hold up! News in: Rick Berry has said a serious crime on his car.
Yeah, we've got to catch up with that one later on. I'm going to see.
No! It's happening right now. We need to get that clip fast.
Ah, right. So we can potentially bring that stream onto panel.
Trump, can you clip that? Are you able to lift these videos? Go back on it and lift it because he's admitted to a serious crime right now.
Yeah, he's not live now still though, is he?
Yes, he is.
Is he? Right. Okay. Well, let's get him. Let's get TikTok legend up on.
Who is this TikTok legend, by the way?
Rick Morris.
Max Finger 2020. What was the timestamp for that? That would be very helpful.
He's live at the minute. This is Rick. This is the guy you threatened the other night, Andy.
Wait, go to 9 minutes 40. Clip it out, Trump. We can go back to this. Just at least you can save that clip. Because if he pulls
I'll mute the tab. I'll still stay on here. I'll just mute myself in the tab.
Yeah,
do we know what the threat was?
He's admitting to being a nonce.
Oh,
no, but what's he saying?
I'm just going to listen to it. Just literally go.
Right, let me go listen to it.
I'll mute you guys.
Hang on, I'm going to present the channel in a second as soon as I find it.
I don't know. I'll just say in Discord or the private chat in here.
No, don't re-stream it because we got a session with SGL.
Oh, he stopped live anyway.
Right, don't worry about him then.
Right, I'll mute myself here and I'll mute the tab. So
quickly clip it. He's pulling that video. He's pulling. Yeah,
quickly, do get the clips.
Right, I'm going to come out of it and clip it as well. Be right back.
No worries. All right. So SGL. Let's get down to nitty gritty. We was having a little chat in Discord earlier.
Okay.
Obviously, the other night when I was on Rick's panel, I guess you was watching that show. Otherwise, because you reacted to a comment I made where all I was suggesting was that Rick could potentially help you with washing your dresses. So I don't know whether you took that the wrong way. Rick said that he would have helped you do that as well, but
I was an idiot and I said the wrong thing, and I'm sorry.
It was quite damning. I grant you took the video down, but it doesn't bode well. But anyhow, I'm not too bothered about that. That is that's something. That's something else. Oh well, I think Jaden just said it. Oh, he's clipped it. Oh, that's fine. That's for Rick's stream. Anyhow, the crux of the issue is moving on from that. We was going to talk about your disabilities, because obviously you suffer from was it Asperger's?
Asperger's.
Oh, Asperger's, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So, how does that manifest itself then in your live streams, and how does that cause you to have these outbursts and for what better word, sort of these moments of anger?
Right. Basically, I struggle in social situations. I struggle with finances. I struggle to make friends, struggle to meet people and hold on to relationships. I struggle to keep my emotions in check. And that's all down to my challenging behavioral problems, which is attributed to my Asperger's syndrome.
Right. So, has this been something? When did this all start manifesting itself? When did this start happening, at an early age, or was this something that's just recently happened? Because I know
I was diagnosed at the age of 14.
Right. Okay. And what was you like at school? Was you bullied at school, or did you bully people? Was you quite aggressive, or was you a sort of a placid child?
Actually, I was bullied terribly, and I mean really badly.
And what did they do? I mean, back when I was a kid, I think wedgies would be order of the day if you want to piss somebody off.
They'd burn me with cigarette lighters. They'd call me Asperger's syndrome freak. Some picked bogies out their nose and flicked it at me. Some kicked me in my balls, and there were some who took me behind the school and urinated on me.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah. That's bad. Did what brought that on? Was it because was you quite aggressive towards them at all in any way, or was it just the fact that you were slightly different?
It was because I was different.
So you didn't, because obviously we have to go by what we see now, and on some of your streams, you do 1 minute you're okay, you're happy, go lucky. Next thing, you're threatening to rip people's heads off. So was it like that when you was younger, or was it just this recent?
I felt from a young age that I needed to try to defend myself, but when I was confronted, I found myself unable to do so, and I felt helpless.
So you had a bit of a rough time, to say the least. Then, and what about the school? What about your teachers and that, and your peers? Did they not step into, especially when it comes to things like burning you with cigarettes and urinating on you?
They tried to help, but I was a very quiet, timid boy. I didn't talk to teachers much about my problems.
But surely, when you got home and your uniform's sodding wet with urine, and you got burns and bruises and stuff, did your parents or your foster parents not sort of say what the hell's happened?
I was adopted by the people I always believed were my natural parents, and I discovered that they adopted me. And the lady that gave birth to me gave birth to 8 other children, and she had all of them put into care. From what I understand, she wasn't very maternal. She wasn't very caring. She was not a nice person.
And how do you mean? What did she treat you badly as well?
It wasn't that she treated me badly. It was more to the point that she had a condition of autism, stronger than mine will ever be. And she just wasn't able to look after a child.
How did she get into that position, though? If she was sort of that way inclined?
Right. Well, her and her sister. Her sister is my auntie, okay, and her sister shared the same boyfriends and had sex with them both, and naturally, that's how.
Oh, you still there, Andy?
I'm here, yeah.
Oh, hello. Sorry, it cut out there. Don't know what happened there.
Yeah, I just clipped that. Got it all right.
That is how I was conceived.
Sorry, go on, Andy. Go on.
I was conceived out of an act of pure lust and stupidity.
So you're trying to, just to recap, maybe I got this wrong. So your adoptive mother looked after eight children, yeah. I guess they're all adopted. And then you had your auntie was part of this as well in the home.
Yes, she was. Yes.
And you were saying she was having sex with what? With the adopted mother, or what?
No. No, listen. Her and my mother her and my biological mum, they were both sisters, and they both liked having sex with the same boyfriend.
Ah, I see. Right. Okay. Blimey. So it's almost incestual then, to a degree.
I'd say incest.
Yeah, well, incestual. Yeah, he's a sort of pseudonym to it. But yeah, that sounds pretty rough, to be honest, Andy. It's all starting to make a bit more sense now. So obviously, you've had a bit of a checkered childhood, to say the least. Then it sounds like you had a bit of a rough upbringing.
Yes, but it doesn't make me a bad person.
No, I'm not saying it makes you a bad person. Just saying it's scarred you in life, though, hasn't it?
It scarred me more than you know. It scarred me more than you know.
Well,
some nights I go to bed crying. Some mornings I just pray that I don't wake up.
That's really sad, to be honest with you. I'm not just saying this. That's pretty rough. So moving on then. So from adolescence to your childhood, so 14, 15, obviously you was getting urinated on at school and getting bullied and burnt with cigarettes and lighters. Was obviously, I guess, did you used to have a punch up in the playground or anything, or was there any fights like that, or did they pick on you? Did they sort of surround you, 5 or 6 people, and sort of kick 7 bells at you? That's all right, Andy. You take your time. Sorry if I'm upsetting you. I don't know. Just tell me I'm getting a bit too heavy.
They kick the shit out of me every day. I pulled fake sickies, so I could avoid school. I hated it. And the people who adopted me, because of my challenging behavioural problems, they put me into a children's home.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Just take your time. Honestly, the calm down. You all right? Do you want to go get yourself a drink?
Or... shit people my entire life.
I wouldn't worry. When Slippy goes on the pool, the same happens. He makes people cry. I don't
have that effect on everybody.
Women, particularly.
Oh, when women go on, oh yeah, well, yeah. Can't please everybody.
What's going on?
Well, we're just touching basically, we're just going through Andrew's past, basically, just try and get a bit of a background and an understanding.
I lived in some fucking shit care homes, and I thought it couldn't get any worse until I went to this one care home in Dewsbury, where tenants would beat me up. Some didn't even know what a bathroom is, and I'd come out of my allotted bedroom to find them shitting outside my bedroom door on the carpet.
That's bad.
And some of them would beat me up because they didn't know how to handle their emotions, so I'd get black eyes, broken ribs.
Why do you think they were doing that, Andy? Was there any? I know it's going to sound bad, but was there any reasoning behind why they were doing what you were doing? Why they were doing what they were doing? Sorry,
There was no reason. According to the carers in Temple Fields, these tenants that's what they did. It's how they handled their emotions. I could come out of my allotted bedroom and get beaten the fuck up for no reason. I tried calling the police, and the carers said, well, it wasn't the tenant's fault.
So,
have you ever considered consulting a lawyer and suing the state for, your treatment?
Do you know what Temple Fields was? Do you want to know what Temple Fields in Dewsbury was classed as being? Do you want to
know? Well, if you tell us, we'll have a better understanding.
It was classed as being the Alcatraz of Dewsbury. The Alcatraz of Dewsbury. When you're in, you don't come out. I hated it.
So, why? How old was you in that establishment for? Or how old was you when you left there?
I was over the age of 18.
So you
when I was
there until you were 18?
Yes.
So your adoptive parents at that stage then, when did they take, sort of take you on as a foster child?
They took me on at a young age of 8.
8. So, but then why did they put you in a care home then? Were they not able to look after you full time?
No, it wasn't that. It wasn't that. They couldn't handle my challenging behavioural problems, which is a part of my Asperger's. There were instances where instances where I would attack my own brother and sister, but I couldn't help it. It was my challenging behaviour.
But then can you see why potentially when you was in the care home, and I'm not justifying what these other lads or ladies done to you in that environment, but surely you must have lashed out at them at some point to get a reaction.
Excuse me, I never lashed out at anybody. Never. I never touched them.
But you just said you hit your sister and brother.
Yes, and that's why I was put into care.
So why would it be any different in a care home to what it would be in a family environment? If anything, your brother and sister are kind of like family. So do you see what I mean? It's not. It doesn't quite add up. Oh, we got Rick Morris in the chat.
It was my challenging behaviour that made me act out. I didn't mean to hurt people. I'm not that guy.
But I'm not discounting what you're saying, but I'm saying there must be a trigger mechanism for other people to have given you a hard time like they did, for especially some of the stuff you just mentioned, where they defecated outside your bedroom door.
Let me.
That's pretty extreme.
Do you mind if I rewind it a bit? So, you were telling us about when you was 13, because I asked you, when did you initially kind of thought that you had or did have and still have a fetish? You said you was out with your family walking on a field. Do you want to go back to that? Because that probably will lead on. So just retell us a story if you can.
Well, it was on a Wednesday. We were walking at about 1:30 in the afternoon through a field, which was next to a farm. For some reason, I looked down as I was walking at a carpet on the floor, and I got hard.
So that's, how old are you?
At the time, I was 15.
So let me clarify this. You was 15. You was walking across the field with a family on a Wednesday. You saw a cow pack. So if anyone wants to know what a cow pack is, it's a cow shit. and you got aroused by that and turned on.
It's a load of poo.
And that's when you kind of knew you had a fetish for that kind of poopy stuff. But sorry, back to you, Slippery, because that might lead to where you are now.
As a trained psychologist, the correct term here that SGL experienced was a term called corpophilia. It comes from the Greek to mean scat. So, you know.
It's called ecophiliac.
So you admit that you have cophiliac, yeah?
The correct term is fecophiliac.
So you have
Right.
fecophiliac. You're on a fecophiliac.
Look,
Is that
I
right?
wouldn't. No. I would not
What?
class myself being a full-blown one. Right?
Oh, okay.
I am partly fecophiliac.
Oh, what? So you're just like 50-50.
Yes, I am.
Do you join any groups on it, online, or friends that do
Never.
it?
Sorry, never. Never, ever.
Is it a category on the hubs? Just out of curiosity. Asking for a friend.
I do not understand your question.
Well, what I'm asking is, when you go on the likes of the Pornhub, the X-Hamster, is it a category that you can search for?
It is, but I mostly watch horny grannies.
What?
Hey, nothing up with horny grannies, lacy stuff, folks.
Have you ever met a guy called Rice?
Yeah.
No, and I don't ever want to.
You get
No,
on
yeah, Rice got a granny. Rice is into grannies.
Yeah, but come on, man. I mean, look, we all fucking wank off to shit, right?
Well, yeah.
Phrasing.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it all depends. You know, there's
Yeah, we do, but within reason. I mean,
yeah, I mean,
don't
everyone's
wank over
their own,
that.
I get that, but don't you think somebody taking the shit in your mouth's a little bit odd?
Just a tad, yeah.
I mean, it's not the norm, is it? You wouldn't go out on your first date and ask, you know, you bring a lady back after a nice meal and that you're going home, you just had a candlelit dinner and you say, well, by the way, you couldn't just open your bowels up, can you? And that's how I'll take a turd in my mouth.
Look, let's be honest, right? I wouldn't be that crude as to do such a thing.
That second date.
Is that the second date then?
No, that would be well into the 8th date.
Oh, right. Right then. At that moment, I think they might have run away. Though that's the problem.
Well, I hope they won't run away.
What's the age group? What's the cut off with the age group? Then? When you say you're into grannies, what would be the cut off?
The cut off for me would be age 62.
62.
Okay, so that's on the high end. What about the low end of the scale?
Yeah, at least it's not 82.
Well, you've got a point. At least it's not 82.
So going back to what we were talking about in Discord earlier, you know, when you said you got, for want of a better word, stitched up by big guy.
Yes, and
that's the opposite end of the spectrum, where he was posing. You said 15, but I thought it was 13.
No, it was 15.
I'm sorry. You can try. He stitched me up, mate. He stitched me up. He stitched me up. One of my viewers fed me the information, and I'm not giving this viewer's name out. This viewer told me that Big Guy O2E stitched me up left, right, and centre, and there was no 15-year-old girl at all. It was just him.
But some of the things you said you wanted to do to that particular adolescent girl, even though it wasn't, thank goodness, were pretty damning. Would you like to share some of those comments?
I regret every comment I said. It was disgusting. It was atrocious, and I should not have done it. And I apologize.
But what did you say? This is the point I'm trying to get to. That was so damning. And what?
Well,
why
yeah,
do you feel
because
the need to apologise?
obviously I'm new
I-
and I don't know what he said.
Because I believed she was who she claimed she was when it was really big guy O2E. I said, I'd like you to come to my house and take a dump in my throat. Now, you understand, of course, that I was drunk. I'd been drinking all day, and it was the stupidest bloody thing I'd ever done. And then I went immediately and confessed it to the police and told them that I made a mistake.
And the thing is, though, Andy, I mean, I do some pretty stupid things when I'm drunk, but I certainly wouldn't be texting an underage child, or at least thinking that was one.
How many times have I got to tell you that it was
but
big guy?
Yeah, but you didn't know that at the time. This is the point.
No, I didn't know that.
So you got to take that at face value, haven't you?
Okay, I have a question. Hypothetically speaking, if big guy O2, whatever his name is, was indeed a 15-year-old girl, how far would it have went before you realised you'd made a terrible, terrible lapse in judgment?
Well, let me put it this way. If I'd made a terrible lapse of judgment, I would have phoned the police myself and had them arrest me and put me away for 25 years to life if I'd done such a thing.
So what was the police's reaction to your confession, for want of a better word?
Well, because they know me well and we have a past history, they said
we'll
that
get into that in a minute.
They said that you've said something wrong, you've confessed it, but you haven't done anything. So that means that, despite what people say, we think that you should just ignore them. You're not a paedophile. And that's what they said.
But you have those thoughts and tendencies towards younger children, though. Would I be correct in assuming that?
You would be wrong in assuming that.
Sorry, say again.
You would be wrong, sir.
Right. So going back over old ground again, why was you sending what you thought was a 15-year-old girl disgusting messages?
Because originally, because she was big guy O2E the whole time, he started off by texting saying that his age was over the age of 18, making me believe that it was fine. But then he lowered the age to 17, then to 16, and then to 15.
But at that point, why did you turn around and say, I'm not interested? Sorry.
Look, I can see where this is going, and
No, these are perfectly logical.
Do you mind if I interject here? When he said, I just looked at the chat now, someone sent it, and there was a point when that person said, I'm 15, and you actually responded and said that will get me into trouble. But then you continue talking to them, and then things got a bit explicit in the conversation.
Guys, if this is going to carry on, not stay.
Well, no, look, it's your platform. 1 minute, it's your platform to put your side across, and people have the right to know. Well, you don't want to talk about it. Don't talk about it.
We're just trying to iron out any misunderstanding. If it's coming across differently to that, I apologise. We don't have to. We can move on to something else. and maybe come back at a later date on that one. But
SGL, you got to understand.
Listen, please
It's better
listen.
to go to you about it. It's better to go to you about it than listening to what other people saying. Don't you think you should always go to the source of the person and give them a chance to have their side? You agree with that?
I agree with that, but I
So
made a
that's all we're
mistake.
doing. Okay, you made
Sorry.
a mistake, but you have a right to explain yourself. And there's two sides to a story. So that's all we're doing. That's all Slippery's doing.
if we don't understand the full context, then and we're going to fudge over the awkward parts of it, then you're not really getting the full SP, are we? We're not getting the full context of what's happened. If we're just going to go, oh yeah, we'll just glance over that bit.
All right, okay. The truth is, I was drunk. I was stupid. I bought into somebody's bullshit. I said something inappropriate, and I got caught out. I fucked up.
At least you can admit that. I'll give you that. Can you see where people would sort of, have a problem with that though, Andy? Because if we all went out
Yes,
and
I
got
can
drunk
now see, yes.
and acted like that, this world would children on the streets wouldn't ever be safe, would they? Alcohol is not an excuse to act in that inappropriate way. That's all I'm saying. And I
mean,
think
Slippery's drunk on many occasions, but he don't go and do what you did, even though he's drunk.
Never.
Do you understand anything that I'm saying? When I told you I was framed.
Right.
Okay. There's every day about at least 50 people online get caught by predator teams. You aware of that, right? Yeah?
I'm aware.
So you got to understand they're not real children, but they act and pretend to be a child to sift out predators online. You understand that, right?
You understand that, but I am not a predator.
I'm not saying you anything about you. I'm just telling you. I'm just curious if you know or you're aware of that, and you are. So the way it works is the only way we can find people online who talk inappropriate to children is they set up an account which mimics a child, and it's a photograph of them when they was a child, and they get approached by people online who have the intent to do that, and by catching them it stops them ever meeting a real child. You see that? So in regard to your case, later on, even if she started off saying she was 18, 17, 16, but looking at the chat, at one point she turned around, if it's whatever it is, turned around and said she's 15. And you even know wrong from right, and you said, this is wrong, I can get into trouble. But in knowledge of that, you then mentioned that sex act later. So even though it might have been a real child or not, can you see how what you did was wrong and say?
Yes, I can.
Right. That's what people have got an issue with. And when you say things like that, people question that person and go, is this the first time? What kind of thoughts have they got in their mind? Is that kind of what they're into? You at that point you should say good night, goodbye. You're
And this is the point,
underage.
isn't it? This is the point we're getting at. At that point, the moment the age dropped,
Yeah.
you should have gone, no, I'm out of here. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Even if you think it is a setup, or a real
you let
girl or
yourself
not,
wide
but the
open there.
moment anyone says, whether it's fake or not, or your friend or whoever states they're 15, that's a point where you say, have a good evening, goodbye. But instead, you later on said you want to done that. I can't even bring myself to say what you said. It's just horrendous.
Look, I was lured in by some youth who made me believe certain things. I acted like an arsehole, and am sorry.
Okay, well, it's done. What he's done is done. At least you own it. He owns
and
it. Though. You know, there's nothing worse, right, than in him not owning it. Where if you got Rick Berry, who doesn't own up or take consequences for his own action, but today he has.
yeah, and that's commendable. Well, I'm going to ask an awkward question here. You don't have to answer it. It's a bit personal. Was you ever sexually abused as a child?
Yes, I was.
May I ask by whom? Was it somebody at the care home, or was it somebody you knew?
I hope he weren't Rick Berry.
It was a care home. It was a care home that existed in the 1980s, and it was in Holmfirth at the time. And
Yeah,
a couple of guys in there.
it is gluten.
A couple of guys sexually abused me against my will.
In 1980.
In the 1980s, somewhere in the 80s. I
What?
can't remember.
85. How old are you?
I'm 43.
Okay. Did you ever press charges, or now you're old? You know you can chase historical.
Yeah.
But the home owner shushed everything up.
Really? So there's a big. Do you remember the name of the home?
Well, it's now a health centre called Oakland. Back
Yeah,
then
but
it
what
was
was it
called.
What we're getting at is there has been historic cases where there's been inquiries into this. People have been brought to justice, and the victims have made millions in payouts. So what we're telling you is, if you go to a lawyer, they will take the case up pretty much without issue, because it's a big payday for them and it's a big payday for yourself, and you might be able to get some closure on the whole thing. So there's that, millions of pounds.
You don't know if the kids
Hurting.
there, you don't know if the other kids there today already have claims against that place, and you could be one of them who would also be helping other people. What's the name of it? That place?
That place now is a health clinic.
Yeah, but what was it
Doesn't
before?
matter. Doesn't matter.
What was it? What was it called before? When you was there? When you was there?
Oakland's Home for Boys.
Say again.
Oakland's Home for Boys.
Right. Well, I'm gonna be looking into that place. I think we all
I'm
need
sorry.
to. I'll tell you why, still there could be cases. There could be cases open today where children are currently going forward in court and nailing that place.
And
what do you want me? Big, what do you want?
Peter!
What do you want, Rick?
I thought I'd just come up here.
What?
Is that okay?
I don't know, because when we go up to yours, you ban us. So what?
I think SGL wanted to have a little word with Rick.
Oh yeah, SGL wants to talk to you, Rick.
Hi, Andrew.
You fucking pedo.
Really?
Yeah, you specky fuck, you short, bloody ass little git.
Did you watch his stream earlier?
Yeah, I watched your stream. Yeah. That all that homophobia coming from a tight man with glasses on and a really small penis.
What are you on about?
SGL, what are you referring to?
No, I'm just having to go at Rick.
Okay.
I don't have a fucking small penis.
You couldn't pleasure a prostitute.
Why am I with someone now then? Why am I?
Come on, Rick, come on, right? You're not the most well-liked guy. Right? I get enough shit from other people. The last thing I want is shit from you.
You were attacking SGL, Rick, the other night. On your
No, I wasn't. I never mentioned SGL tonight in my stream.
You were attacking me, you fucking pedo!
No, I wasn't.
Yeah, you fucking were attacking me, you bastard pedo! Why don't you go fuck your mum? Put your fucking aunties and the private part.
No, I did not. No, I did not. Why don't you go and watch my stream now? What I just done?
Come on, you fucking pedo. Is that all you can come at me with that? Is that all you can come at me with?
I'm not a pedo.
Four-eyes twat. Oh, can those glasses pick up radio, AM and FM? Oh, no. He's going to click out the street. Oh, my God. Everyone's having a fucking go at me. Ah!
Obviously, SGL.
They do it to you all the time. And you just let it happen. Like what these people are doing to you right now. They're recording it for their shows. I know what they're doing behind your back, Andrew.
I'm not recording anything, Rick. Everything.
Don't fucking lie, Slippery. You got slip ass. You have.
What? What are you having a dig at me for?
Yeah. We all know what you're doing.
What am I doing?
Yeah, I know what you're doing. I'm not fucking Mark Ronan.
Don't you dare! Don't you dare have a go at anybody else! You pedo!
And he's,
oh dear, it got all too much for Rick. Well, good job, Andy.
Yeah.
He didn't like the truth, did he, Andy?
You don't know. He don't like it when you fire it at him.
Andy told him the truth. Well, Rick said the truth tonight.
So am I now responding confidences?
Well, let me tell you something. Now you're watching, Rick. Tonight, you made a serious claim, and I'm going to go to that. Should I link it up to you? So, Rick, I think you need to answer the question in this one. I'm going to put it on a link for you, yeah? Tonight, Rick, you said something very damning, and that should be and will be sent up to the authorities, and Andy's right about you. So I'm uploading it now. We're going to get Slippery. Slippery? Why did he call you Slippery ass? What have you been up to?
Oh, dear. That's I think that's Rick's little job at trying to be clever, I guess. I don't know. Unless he wants to lube me up. I don't know. Maybe he wants to lube me up.
Rick's a coward.
And shove you down the slip and slide.
Maybe that's what it is, Andrew. Rick is a bit of an odd one. You realise
he wants to be a dirty fucking pedo. That's what he wants.
You realise Rick actively advertises on Fab Guys for people to come round and have sex with him. It doesn't matter whether they're disabled, mental disabilities, and also he's HIV positive. What do you reckon about that?
Yeah, and he puts naked pictures of him with his dog on Fab Guys as well. What do you think about
he
that?
Was like fucking Craig Thompson, sending pictures of his fucking tiny wang to fucking women.
But Rick actively lets people penetrate him and vice versa, anally.
Gay boy.
Yeah.
Well,
and but he's also registered as HIV positive.
Yes. What do you think about that, Andy? No, wait a minute, Andy. No, Rick
Guys, I'm not going to make fun of him for that.
No,
It's a horrible
Oh,
mistake.
listen,
I'm just saying,
listen to what Slippery said. He's got HIV and he's going on sex sites and sharing it and not telling them.
yeah, not telling potential sexual partners
Yeah.
that he
How
has
the hell
a
are
life-threatening
fuckers?
disease.
Yeah. How the
You
hell
know
are
what he's going to
fuckers?
do to me now? You know what he's going to do to me now, don't you? I'm probably
Go on,
going to go on his fucking channel and he's going to fucking say shit about me.
Hang on, Andy. The question was, what do you think about Rick having HIV and sleeping with people and not telling them he has HIV?
Right, first off, he should disclose fully his disease to all women that he's with.
Exactly.
Secondly, if he doesn't, he's a fucking demented freak and ruining their lives in the process.
Andy, we're going to play a clip and you tell us what you think.
Oh,
It's in the
please.
private chat, Slippery. It's in the private chat.
Yeah,
Wait,
we've got the
my
clip,
man.
It's in Restream. I've uploaded it. It's in the private chat here.
okay.
Look,
Right,
guys, you know that shit.
Right, so
fuck around with, guys, if I fuck around with things, I'm going to ruin the chat we've got now.
what?
It's only a little. It's only a little clip. I want to.
It's only 30
Fine.
seconds.
Slippy will play it. You don't have
Guys,
to do it.
listen to me.
No,
Look,
we're going to do it. Andy,
it's already going to be like.
Wait, Andy, 1 minute, Andy. Listen, guys. So if anyone wants to know, wait, before we play it, wait. So in this clip tonight, okay, Rick Berry mentions one of the names of the victims and what he did to that victim tonight.
I'm not sure I want the name of the victim on here, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, but he blasts it out all the time. And it needs to be set. I can't edit out. Everyone knows the kid's name, but the kid now is over 16 now, so.
Okay, all right. For the benefit of interest to the public, we will play it. Right, here we go.
There you go. There you go. I fucked Archie up the ass from my big cock. If you like it. If you don't like it. Yeah. I went in Archie and I fucked him good. Is that all you want me to say all the time? So there you go.
Wow. Wow. And that was from tonight's.
Yep. It's on the tonight stream.
Oh my word.
What's he going to say about me now?
Don't worry about that. Did you just hear what he said? Right. Do you know when he was referring to that person? Yeah. He mentioned that name. And
yes, I did.
Yeah. That's a 10-year-old child at the time he was referring to.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
And that's the victim that his husband's in prison for. So tonight he's made an admission, in jest or not. That's quite specific what he said. And there you go, Rick. You know, you understand why you're despised.
Oh my fucking God.
Yeah. Yeah. Who says
that? Guys, I am so sorry. I did not know.
Yep.
So
you see, there should be justice for those victims. Just like we need justice for you, because this Oakfield boys.
Right.
And you went through a similar thing, and that guy was slating you on panel, trying to turn you against us lot, saying that we're the bad people. That's what
did he succeed?
1 minute. Yeah, he did, but he just admitted it, so he did. Listen, this is your point, Slippery. We know, Rick, you're watching, so Slip, do your thing. If you're going to come in, Rick, and try and explain yourself or dispute it and
say...
the
link's up there. He can come back in. I'm going to be civil as best I can be. But I'm I can't vouch for Andrew. Obviously, you know, he's his own man. He says what he wants.
Yeah, but what it is with Andrew, we can't do much more. He's admitted to what he done, and we can keep on rehashing what he done. There's the admissions here.
Guys,
At the moment.
I told you I was framed several times.
Okay, but Rick, come in. Explain yourself. Try and explain why you said that. If you're innocent and you didn't do that, come in and explain. If you don't come in and explain, you're guilty of sin.
This is like the third or fourth time he's done this on live stream.
Hey, Rick! Ricky! Pedo boy! Come on, pedo boy! Come on in! Join the party! Come on! Because if you don't come, you're as guilty as fucking sin. Pedo boy.
He is, because he can't. When it gets hot in the kitchen, Rick runs away. He can't hack the heat.
The only difference is I don't run away.
No, I'm glad you confronting these demons, Andy. I'm not going to sit here and blow sunshine up your ass, because you are far from the ideal role model human being. I'll be honest with you. You've done a lot of bad stuff, and you said some bad things as well. But at least you've explained some of the reasons as to why you ended up as you are with the problems you've got, and I respect that. You've had the guts to come on panel, and you've aired it. And I said that we would be calm and collective, and I kept my word on that front. There was a couple of things I was going to ask you as well. Going back to before we was rudely interrupted by Mr. Morris, or Mr. Berry, whoever wants to call himself. He is still married, by the way, but that's another subject. You said that you had the police. Well, you was well known to the police. What did you mean by that? You've obviously had some run-ins in the past.
Well, my carers had to phone the police on me because I'd get angry, I'd punch holes in my walls, and I'd kick the office door down. And
what sort of threatening the care staff and stuff?
Yeah, because I thought that they were encroaching on my rights of hang on a minute, on my rights of they were preventing me from being independent.
Okay, so what did I guess the police used to make a frequent visit to the care home, and what did they used to arrest you and bang you up, or what would they do?
No, they didn't arrest me, but they had words with me, and they weren't nice words.
So when moving on from that, then obviously, when did your sort of relationship with alcohol kick in then?
Oh, that happened at the age of 24 years ago.
Okay. Well, was that like a coping mechanism to get over the trauma of what happened?
Yes, it was. Yes.
Do you think that's now posing a bigger problem now?
No, in my opinion, no. I don't think it's posing a problem. I don't drink every single day of the week. I wouldn't class myself as an alcoholic. I don't drink every day of the week because I can't afford to. Most of the times I just sober.
But would you, though, if you could afford to?
If I could afford to, yes.
And what is it you mainly drink? Obviously, cheap cider generally, isn't it? From like Lidl's or
Rick's gone live. He's doing his nuts. Absolutely fucking off his head.
Oh, really?
Well,
one minute. Wait, ignore me. Wait. Yeah, he's live going nuts.
Bring him on. Bring him in.
No, he's on a panel. He's losing his shit.
Right. Shall we put him up on screen?
Yeah. Andrew, we're going to put him up on screen, all right? No, we're going to put him up. He's live, but we're going to put him in here. So
because he hasn't. He's
not a happy bunny. He's not a happy bunny. I wonder if he said my name. And he's put a panel up. I'm going to go in there and call him a nonce for the first time. How about that? Should I go and do it? Yeah, I'm going to go in there and call him a nonce. No,
You're not going to
Rick,
call
I'm
me.
going to go.
That's
No,
not
Rick.
what people do.
Talking about Rick.
Here we
Oh,
go.
he blocked me. No, he
This
blocked me.
This is Rick's stream.
Just take
Oh,
these idiots
can
off,
you hear us?
please.
Can you hear us,
I
arsehole?
was
He'll be
kidding.
slating.
I was joking around.
He'll be
I
slating
was
us all off. in a
joking
minute, Andy.
around.
Oh, no, he's trying
Like
to defend
all
himself.
the time I've done in the past, I was joking around.
Pedo arsehole.
I'm sorry, that's
I was
something
just
you
joking
don't make a
around.
joke around. That's just fucked.
It's like when Nelly
Bill,
made a joke.
Enjoy
around,
the
innit?
cap. Yes, enjoy the cap. The calming cap.
Many a true words are said in jest.
I do like your
It's
calming
like-
cat, Trump.
It's like these people just
So
Is that,
Rick's here.
is that to soothe us?
like to
That's
be
to calm us
clipped
down.
and then all of a sudden
Yes.
So he's trying to defend now the stuff that
Yeah.
he's just said 20 minutes
Yeah.
ago on
He
stream.
says it's a joke. Well, many true words are
Oh,
said in jest.
excuse me while I'm belly laughing on the floor, rolling on. Excuse me while
I don't have a fucking basement. I don't know where this all come from. Are you that sad? Are you that sad, Kirsty? I don't have a basement.
Yeah, slippery ass. What
He's
is
got
that about? He called you a slippy ass.
Hey, Ricky, how does it feel to live in
No,
your
I
mum's
don't.
fucking basement?
No, I don't have a basement.
Ricky has
I
a
don't have a
basement!
basement at all.
He says he's got
Ricky's basement! Ricky's
You think I still have
basement!
kids around my house? Of what my
Basement,
changes to them poor children?
basement!
You're not a dull as
Ricky's
hell.
basement!
Dull as hell.
What do you think Rick sounds like, Andy?
He sounds like this. I have a Martin, and I have a stick.
Why don't you run the police then? Why don't you run the police then?
He keeps shaking his head.
I
a lot
don't
tonight.
even have an attic. I got a small attic, but
I wonder what's up there.
I don't have
I
an
don't even
attic.
go up there.
I've got a small attic. And
I don't
go
even
up
go
there.
up in the attic.
Fucking retard.
He's got a big back
Creepy.
passage,
I
though.
don't even go
He
up in
didn't,
the
he didn't lock
attic.
it in the fucking attic.
He's got a big back
Hey,
passage.
Ricky, why don't you get down on your knees and suck, you pedo, and suck my dick? Ricky!
Opinions on SGL Pro Gamer.
Oh, here we go.
I like all his videos. SLVS.
Oh, he likes your videos, SGL. You got a fan.
I don't want him as a fucking fan.
I think you got him. He loves you.
I don't like him at all.
Not many people do, to be fair.
He's a fucking wanker.
Do you think he's a dirty nonce?
Yeah,
like
I do.
his videos. But these people just wanna kick into him all the time, and it's not nice. It's not nice.
Tell him that.
It's not nice at all.
Hey, Slippery.
For what people
Tell
are
him I
doing
think
to
he's
him.
a dirty nonce.
I think I'm blocked from his chat.
Hey, Rick,
Oh,
Andrew
Eric-
said you're a
Eric's
dirty end. Eric's there. Well, what is up with tonight?
I feel sorry
You
for
can't make this
SGL.
up tonight.
Gamer.
Dear.
Good Lord, now Eric's here. This is interesting.
Is it full moon or something?
Yeah, it's a full confession moon. Is Eric going to go in and
it's
defend Rick?
No, he's just got.
Stop being me. It's all about the drama on here again. Because of one thing I said earlier, I fucked the boy and I like it, yeah.
Clip,
Taped off his cherry chopstick.
clip it.
Here you go, guys. He's gloating that he fucks boys.
It doesn't matter, actually. You don't have to worry about clipping it. I've got it now, and
It's on the recording here. So there you go, fellas. Rick Berry's saying he fucks young boys and he liked it.
It's a fucking song! You fucking balance!
I don't remember the words being called.
Oh my god.
I don't remember the lyrics.
It's I kissed a girl and I liked it, but
Hey,
it's
Catherine had.
I think it's like the one that Rick's version. Can't see that one go to number 1 in the charts, can you? So
I do not kidnap children at all.
you see, Rick, when you say things like that, that's going to the police now. I'm going to file it out before I go to bed tonight. Just or not, your husband's jailed for that, and you're sitting there saying you did him. Huh?
Nobody ain't looking through my window.
Can he hear me?
Yeah.
He's probably watching.
Yeah,
If you shout loud enough, Andrew, we can hear you. If you shout loud enough,
That's sick.
You listen to me, you spectacle-wearing fucking pedo. If I ever see you in public,
I win.
your life will not be
Bye-bye.
worth shit. Your life won't be worth shit.
You tell him, Andrew.
see, Rick, all Rick had to say was,
Hello.
And I am not a fan of yours at all.
It's like, I kissed a girl and I liked it, yeah.
No, it's more like you kissed a 12-year-old and you felt his cock. The taste.
If you had
I kissed every son.
if you had somebody like that at your care home, what would you reckon you'd do to him?
No idea.
Would he still be breathing?
Whistle while you work. Rick Berry is a twerp. He's a pedo.
All the time now.
This is Army. Rick Beto is a Ricky Berry is a twerp and a pedo.
It's Rick Morris, actually, because
I
Rick Berry.
I kissed a girl and I liked it, yeah.
He was married to Martin Berry, who was a convicted paedophile who is now serving a jail term in Ashfield Prison, due to be released. We think probably 2027.
You're not so sad.
But Rick's still married to him, and we think when he gets released, he's probably going to come over straight back to Rick's. But he's going to be in for a bit of a shock because
Hey, Travis.
Rick basically was put in charge of Martin, his husband's possessions. When I say that, what I mean is the dog, the goldfish,
Travis, I could add you as a mod.
sorry, and all his possessions from the military. Rick has managed to kill the fish.
Mod.
Watched them flap about on the floor because he smashed the tank.
Okay.
The dog has been taken away. Because he abused it. So it was that was taken away by the RSPCA and rehomed. All his husband's military paraphernalia has been thrown in the bin. So I'm sure he's going to be a happy boy when he comes out, Nick.
Which is to say he won't be a happy boy at all.
No, I don't think so. So it's going to be interesting on the release date because Rick has totally trashed the bungalow as well. It looks
I don't fucking know. They better fucking balance. Like I said earlier, I fucked a boy and I liked it.
Oh, here we go.
Oh my God.
I was joking around.
No, you weren't. Shut up.
It's like I've been joking
So,
around all
go and
the
look
fucking
at-
time.
Look at his.
Hey, Ricky, you fucking
yeah,
talent.
Hold on,
Ricky's a
guys.
Welsh fella and
Sickening.
Ricky
Guys, 1 minute.
fella and Ricky's a Welsh bellend.
And now they've got that to clip.
I'm trying to read. Wait, guys.
So now they're saying,
Slippery.
oh, yeah.
Look what
he's a
look at his
dog.
chat. Look
Oh,
at everyone.
look. He just said it.
Tony, shut up, Rick. Rick, look at Rick's Nightbot in his chat. He's got a Nightbot. Someone set it to Rick Berry as a nonce. Look.
What? Where?
Look at the Nightbot in his Nick Berry's chat.
Can Ricky hear me?
Because I've been joking around about that all the time.
He's not even his
fucking
Nightbot.
idiots don't fucking understand.
Nightbot has got him as well.
Yeah. Even YouTube's had it.
Ricky's a Welsh bellend.
And somebody's got in there as Rick Berry as a nonce, and Nightbot's flagged it and put it back up there.
Ricky's a Welsh bellend.
Oh, what is it? I don't know.
Yeah, that's somebody's got in there under that name, and then it's flagged them up because of the spam warning. But Nightbot's reposted that name, which is funny.
Yeah, but it looks like even his Nightbot don't like him. You know, you
And
got
then
to
they
come off
think
YouTube.
I did all of that stuff to children, and they're not. It was a fucking joke.
Nah, sorry, mate. Won't buy it.
Well, yeah.
Joke or not, we sat there
It
with
was
the
a fucking
detail.
joke. Oh my fucking god.
He's not happy camper.
Are you lot a
Well, he's gone straight back live
you lot
after
a
jumping out of
death
history, isn't he?
threat?
He's
Fuck me.
He's fucked up. He's fucked up.
Well, I'm not
Told
giving
you.
you content anymore.
What did I say to you, Sleepy? One day you'll
I'm
confess.
not giving you lot
It's
content
coming out now.
anymore because I'm sick
It
and
is.
tired of this.
Now we just build on that now.
Being in the middle of everything. By Slippery and that fucking Mark Ronan, who's actually a paedophile.
Ricky's a fucking prick.
Why is he calling Mark a pedo when Rick's the pedo?
Ricky. Oh.
We'll have him back up here at one point again in the future, SGL. Don't you worry. And then you can have it out with him. You can have a proper tear up. I won't interrupt. I'll just let you.
Andrew beat him up. Andrew beat Rick up. He went.
Oh yeah. You know where Rick lives, don't you, Andy?
I've never fucked a boy in my entire life, so why are you coming in with all this shit now? I was joking around.
Oh yeah, because that's what normal people do. They joke
I
around
was
about
joking around
abuse.
earlier, and I didn't think I did that.
Right,
They're going
that's
to call the
it.
police on me now.
No, that is
really?
it. No. No, you
Look,
put me online with him now.
Dickheads. You lot are just fucking dickheads.
Put me online with him now.
Bring the police on me. Go on, do it. I wonder what the police would say to me then when they come to the door.
With him.
Because I got their fucking address.
Shut the fuck up, Rick. Shut the fuck up, Rick.
We know what Mark Cronin did to Nelly. I'm not going to say any more about that. But
Shut the fuck up, Rick.
yeah, I did not do anything to Maxie either. You know that picture of the dog with my cock at? It was a hot fucking day. I wasn't even hard. Are you that fucking
Rick
dumb?
sucked the dog dick and he liked
The
it.
dog was asleep right next door to me.
Jizz.
They want to bring shit up all the time. They're
Rick
going through
sucked
my
the
fucking
dog
Fab
dick
Guys
and
accounts.
Rick sucked
Telling
his
people
dog.
I've got fucking
That's
AIDS.
it.
I don't have that fucking AIDS at all.
Rick sucked his dog's dick and he liked it. The taste of his dog.
It was just a normal photo.
He finger popped it as well.
Hey!
Rick used to finger blast his dog.
boom, boom. I want you in my room. There's no barking while I'm fingering your boom.
Slippery, did you like my song for Ultra?
Yes.
I made that up. I made it up, didn't I?
It was quite catchy.
It was like, quiet your eyes, Ultra. It's Friday night, you're sitting next to a mingle.
I can't talk to
There's plenty more
Slippery
fish in
anymore.
the sea.
I just can't talk to him anymore.
He can't talk to me anymore.
I just can't
He ain't
talk
mentioned
to
me
Eric
tonight.
anymore. If Eric comes up on here,
Sorry. Ah!
Go on camera. I can't see it, Andrew.
What?
I can't see you on camera. Now
All
put
right.
your face on there. Let Rick see your
Max
face.
never suffered
So he
from
knows
me.
it's not fake.
He was always out. He was always out and about in the garden,
Bollocks, was he?
playing with his balls,
Balls?
playing with his ball, barking at the ball, running around like a headless trooper.
Max was in the
I
garden
got a
playing
fucking
with
big
balls.
garden.
Playing with
They're
Rick's
fucking
balls,
I told
far
you.
away from me.
I told you he sexually
I
abused
think
his
it's
dog.
fucking
He
disgusting.
said now the dog was in the garden playing with his balls.
His trolls.
Why
Hey!
is it dog
Got
playing with your
nothing
balls,
on
Rick?
me. Nothing at all.
I see you, Andrew. So Rick just
Hey,
confessed
Ricky,
he's in the garden. He can't hear you. He can't hear you now, Andrew.
Ricky!
You
You
don't
can
have
go
to
on
shout
his
now.
channel. If you want to go on his
What
channel,
he's
man,
done to
you
me.
can do that.
That's Slippery.
Oh, hang on, he's talking about me.
What
now.
he's doing to fucking Andrew is fucking caging him. Multiple him.
What? Motor pulling?
Mi-
I'm motor pulling you.
Manipulated.
Ah.
That's Slippery's channel is manipulating people
Oh,
to say stuff.
photography.
I'm manipulating.
You know what you're doing, Slippery?
I'm
You know what you're
manipulating.
doing?
I'm manipulating.
He's
I'm manipulating.
manipulated.
I'm not fucking Dot. I'm not fucking Mark Ronan.
Oh, Dot.
And Dot. And you get
Oh,
a bit
Dot.
Always doing it to people all the time.
manipulating.
And it needs to fucking stop right now.
Okay, we better stop, guys.
Yeah, no, that's it. Final warning. Sorry, guys. That's the end of the live. I'll catch you all later.
Yeah. Load of shit.
Oh my God, I'm so scary. I'm being threatened by
One
us.
day the truth is going to come out. And you lot would not believe me. Don't believe me now, guys. I'm not one of them at all. It was all to do with my husband. That I'm divorced now. Yeah, he's in there now. Trolling the fuck out of fucking SGL. Making him try saying stuff that you should not be saying to Slippery.
Calm down, bloody hell, dude. Rick's
Yeah, you don't need to
because
shout now,
The
Andrew.
man wears dresses. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? There's
Oh, he's
nothing
trying to
wrong
get
with
on
that.
and he's trying to be
A
Andrew's
man
friend.
wearing dresses. That's
He's trying to
He's
be
trying to
normal
Andrew's friend.
people
trying to be on your side now, Andy.
I know people who wear
Well,
dresses.
do you know what they call that?
For stand-up comedians.
Mole people. He's called. Rick's trying to mum up
Or drag queen. I'm a gay person. If I
Rick just said he's
No, I would not wear a dress because I'm not that sort of person.
He just said
No, because you're a pedo.
I would look beautiful if I was in a dress, but nah.
oh my God.
That's not my cup of tea.
You're a
I'm just a normal fucking
pedo.
human being
Hey, Andy.
who's got a new person in his life. And they want to fucking wreck everything for me. Not gonna happen, motherfuckers. Not gonna happen.
Brother, pedo.
Rick's got 25
They are
hospital gowns under his
manipulated
bed,
people.
Andy.
These people are strange.
And do you know who
Strange.
manipulated you and your husband,
Slippery is
Rick?
fucking strange.
Manipulated the
Fucking strange
parents
up here, not down
to
there.
abuse the kids. If anyone's a manipulator, Rick, that's you. You and your husband manipulate the parents to abuse the kids. So get
I
fucked,
bet he does.
you little scrawny cunt.
I bet he's got a small penis as well. That's why he had got a
And it's
girlfriend.
fucking small! And it's fucking small!
People don't like it because he's always drinking a lot.
It's fucking
Well,
small!
Why?
Small!
So slippery. Why haven't you had a girlfriend for like 10 years?
Hello, AJ.
Small!
Oh,
Small cock!
can't hear you. Oh well.
Well, you don't need to shout now, Andrew. Calm down now, please.
You're sticking up
We can't. No, you are, but Rick can't hear us now, so you're wasting your
Yeah,
energy.
No, I
But
would not wear a dress.
we're
no.
going to talk about Rick now.
But
So
I
good
like
job,
how
though,
people
Andy.
who wear
Top
dresses.
marks, 10 out of 10, Andrew. You told Rick off.
You shot this noncy specky nonsense.
This is why he's gone live, because he didn't. You told him the
Yeah,
truth,
dickhead.
and he didn't
Fair
like it. Good job, Andrew.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
No, he wasn't, Dowers. No, he wasn't.
Has Rick still got his sheep in his lounge? You used to hear that
Yeah.
bleating in the background. Rick had a sheep in his lounge.
Is he eating tobacco now?
Is he on? Yeah, is he on that snuff or whatever it is, or chewing?
Yeah,
tobacco?
he's eating tobacco, rolling tobacco.
That's why his lips are all swollen. He looks like he's about to burst a blood vessel, doesn't he?
He's not happy because tonight.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna go anyway.
Bye, Rick. He's gonna come up
I'm
here
gonna
now.
go for the night anyway.
Yeah,
Vito!
Bye. He ain't going for tonight. He's gonna look.
Vito! Vito! Oh!
I think Rick can kiss his channel tonight after what he said.
Yeah, Rick's gonna come over here and look. I guarantee ya, Rick is gonna come over here. You know when you go live on when you go live on YouTube, does the list of names come up on the right? He's in your room.
If the chat.
Yep. Oh, okay. So you can't see who enters and comes out. No.
Maybe Slippery can, but we
No,
can't.
Slippery. No, just Slippery. Can you see? Can we see if Rick comes in on the right chat
On
list?
the participant section.
Well, I can see what's in the chat, and I can see if he's backstage.
No, I'm talking about your YouTube chat. Does it list the names in your chat like Twitch does?
Well, I can see what you guys can see in the chat. Like
No, you're doing a SGL on me. Right, you got YouTube. You got your YouTube, yeah. Can you see the chat names in a list on the right? Who are in the room? Who don't type? Who don't type?
Who don't type? Yeah. No, hang on. Let me have a look.
Because you might see Rick lurking.
We will.
Participants.
Mr. Dot. Mr. Washing Machine.
No, I don't think I.
Oh, good. I just see your little clip, Trump. Good.
Did I do good, guys, or what?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a serious one.
You've really upset Rick.
Fucking
Really
hell.
upset Rick now, and he wants to. What he's going to try and do now, Andy? He's going to try and manipulate you, right?
He's
to
in
get you on side.
He's in Manelli's voice chat, according to Luke.
Oh, is he? Well, I'm in there as well. So should I go and give him some grief in there as well?
He's gone to Nelly's VC. Yeah.
He's in voice chat with Nelly at the minute.
You got your people are telling you, Luke.
And there's another dude in there, Carlton Davis. Davis is in Manelli's chat.
Carlton Davis.
Who's that? I wonder.
I wonder why.
I wonder why.
Why Carlton Davis? Who is that? I wonder why.
I don't know. Not heard of that one before.
Slippery, is this going to be on your channel?
Yeah, it will be. Yeah, unless you want me to. I normally privatise them, but I might leave this one up.
Is this going to be on your YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Am
Just leave
I
that
able? Am I able to view this?
Yes.
Oh, good man. Yeah.
Just leave it up for 24 hours at least.
Yeah.
All right.
I normally leave
I'll tell you why. Because Scott is lurking around. I can see him in Rick's and that. 24 hours, Slippery. Leave it up for 24 hours. Let people take. Yeah, don't be a wally. Leave it up. Leave it up for 24 hours so people
Yeah, I
can
don't
view
mind
it.
that. I'll monitor it overnight. But
Yeah.
So if you want, I can always unlist it for you. But you would.
Oh yeah,
understand
unlist
that.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
just
Andy,
unlist it and then send the link to Andy.
Yeah, but Links and Andy are not a good combination, are they?
Especially
yeah,
after.
okay. All right, just leave up for 24 hours and then put set it to private.
I'm getting slower, guys.
Hang on a second. Let's just. We've got AJ backstage.
So who do you think is called?
My friend.
Oh, hang on a minute.
Hello.
No, I could no. Hello.
AJ,
Hello?
my friend.
Hello.
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 Why is Andy picking on Rick now?
You what? Sorry.
What?
AJ, my friend, is my friend Andrew. AJ.
SGL's got beef with Rick. Yeah.
AJ, I'm your friend. It's Andrew.
I know it's you.
I'm glad to
Oh yeah, I worked out who that is. Are you ready? There's only one person. No, it's got to be Scott or Ned Flanders.
Who?
Probably
Colton
Ned
Davis.
Oh, that's all right. Don't worry. That's just Discord. We're just looking at Discord. That's all.
It could be.
Why is he picking on Rick?
Yeah, in the chat.
What? Sorry. Why is SGL picking on Rick?
Yeah, why is he picking on Rick?
Well, did you not see Rick's stream?
A little bit, but I saw the Andy diss track.
Just play the clip again. It's in the private chat.
Yeah.
Guys.
Who's this guy called? AJ. Who's this guy in the call? I can't see him.
It's okay.
All right, let me check it out.
Who's in the call? Can you put up the people? Slippery. Oh yeah, you can play that. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know this. I don't know this AJ, so I don't want to porn bomb. Sorry. No disrespect to you, AJ. Don't know you. I can't take the chance. Right. Here we go.
There you go. I fucked Archie up the ass with my big cock. If you like it. If you don't like it. Yeah. I went in Archie and I fucked him good. Is that all you want me to say all the time? So there you go.
There you go. You said it. Oh.
Just play it one more time.
AJ's just dropped out of chat. Something fishy's going on here.
AJ, are you there?
He's gone. Play it one
there you go. I fucked Archie up the ass with my big cock. If you like it. If you don't like it. Yeah. I went in Archie and I fucked him good. Is that all you want me to say all the time?
Well, I guess
And if anyone wants to know who the name he's saying, it's an 8-year-old boy that his husband is in prison for. How about that?
It's disgusting.
Exactly.
He's a fucking wrong one.
So even Andy, who's got a rather checkered past, which we've been discussing earlier, was even disgusted by that one.
You can put us up now because that guy's pissed off.
No, he's here. AJ's here.
Oh, is he? What's your point of view on that, AJ?
What's my point of view on that? I think fucking man needs to be severely punished.
He is a very devious person, is our Mr. Berry. We've obviously been, people call it bullying, but it's not. It's just a case of exposure, really. I don't go out to bully him. Rick does a good enough job on his own. He basically, if he doesn't like stuff that goes his way, he'll block you, he'll ban you, he'll call you everything under the sun. It's all right for him to do that, but if you retaliate, he gets the arse. Yeah, he's the one who's the wrong one. He's the one who's abused his dog, hit it. We've got that on camera. Who lets his dog lick? Used to let his dog lick his penis and pre-cum off his cock. I mean, how gross do you want to get? I mean, this is how deep it goes with this guy. It is absolutely disgusting what he's admitted to and what he's done. Yet there's people out there who still think, "Oh, poor Ricky, poor Rick. He's all right. He's not a bad lad."
He needs a leg smashed in his face.
He needs to be shipped off to to an island somewhere where it's uninhabitable.
We got a place in Florida called the Alligator Alcatraz.
Yeah, that'd be ideal for him.
Yeah.
I believe they call that the Florida Everglades. Beautiful Florida Everglades. You can send anything there, it'll all disappear. Even SD cards that disappear, hard drives that disappear. Martin's leg was a delicious snack for the big Salt Lake crocodiles.
I know where he hid one SD card in Slipper's ass.
Yeah, apparently so. Yeah, up at my slipper. He put it in my slipper.
He put it in your slippery ass. He said. What did he say? Slippery ass.
Yeah, he doesn't make any sense, does he? I mean, come on, the guy. He was manipulating my slipper ass.
My multiple photography toffee.
I've got to play that bit back because that was epic.
What?
Hey guys, I got to get off. Phone's about to die.
Yeah, all right. Nice to speak, JJ. All right, mate. I was going to say,
AJ, I will talk to you in a bit after this.
Yeah. All right, buddy. Goodbye.
He can't wait.
I thought there was a joke tonight, guys. Come on. Martin.
So, Andy, what do you reckon? Yes. What do you reckon about tonight's shenanigans? Do you feel better now? You've had a little bit of a chat. We've had a bit of a chin wag, haven't we? We got a bit of stuff off your chest. You know, you've met probably the worst person on YouTube.
Tons better, mate. Tons better.
Sorry.
I feel tons better.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, get weight off your mind. See, there are people out there who are a lot worse than what you are. To be fair, you know, and he's one of them. He's a downside one. But it's good. You've gained some kudos tonight as well in the chat. If you noticed, there was people go, "Get in there, Andy! Scold this motherfucker!" And you scored some brownie points tonight.
I fucked him over good.
Yeah, Rick is scared of you now. Rick is scared of you. He ran out.
Pedo, specky fucking pedo.
They don't like it up them. Well, in Rick's case, he does like it up them any which way.
Who the fuck's ringing me now? All right, I'm gonna have to learn for it. I'm gonna have to learn for a bit because.
Well, don't worry. I'm gonna call it a night anyway, Doc. That's been quite a funny old evening.
It's been a good one tonight, boys.
Yeah, but
we've done enough that we need to do.
But thanks for coming in, Andy.
Good night, Trump. Good night, Slippery. Good night, Andrew.
Yeah,
good night.
Slippery. But listen to me. Coincidentally, what is your YouTube channel?
That is what it is. Slippery 4334. Or 4.
Slippery 433.
Sorry, 43334. Sorry. I'll post the link. I'll post the link in chat.
Is that the channel? Yeah.
Yeah. It's hang on. I'll post the YouTube link for you. So, hang on. Let's copy that. Stick that in there. And there we go. It's done. There you are. So it's in the general chat.
Lovely.
But
Brilliant.
anyhow, guys, thanks for everybody for coming in. I do appreciate you coming up, Andy. You're always welcome up on panel. We can tear Ricky a new one next time I go live. So just keep an eye out. Keep an eye on the Discord. You'll get the notification. Now you know how to click on the links. Yeah, you got your head around that?
Book in anytime, mate. Anytime.
Yeah, all right. Well, you have a good night, all, and I'll catch up with you all on the flip side. Take care, everybody.
Fuck you.
Good evening.
Fuck you.
Goodbye. I love you.
Take care, Drum. See you later, buddy.
Yeah, guys. Fuck yeah.